Now bringing you to new details this morning, the suspected Highland Park shooter appeared before a judge Wednesday, a story we've been covering for the entire week now. So 21-year-old Robert Crimo III is now charged with 7 counts of first-degree murder and was ordered to be held without bail. This all coming as new chilling details do emerge. Investigators say the suspect drove to Madison, Wisconsin, where he considered committing an attack there as well.
Today's news that a suspected shooter traveled to Madison and contemplated violence here is deeply disturbing and only underscores the fact that we need a national approach to dealing with gun violence.
Authorities say they are not sure why Crimo did decide to drive back to Illinois. So staying on the subject of stricter gun laws, Illinois Governor JB Pritzker now pushing back against critics who say they don't work. When applying for his FOID card, Illinois state troopers say the only offense in Crimo's criminal history was an underage possession of tobacco charge. This has now become a main issue in the governor's race. Cole Hinkey has more.
Governor Pritzker is calling for stricter gun laws at both the federal and state levels.
There are going to be people who say that today is not the day, that now is not the time to talk about guns. I'm telling you, there is no better day and no better time than right here and right now.
Vice President Kamala Harris agrees. She visited Highland Park, calling for a federal ban on assault rifles.
We got to be smarter as a country in terms of who has access to what, and in particular assault weapons. And we got to take this stuff seriously as you are, because you have been forced to have to take it seriously.
But critics of stricter gun laws are pointing to what they call a flaw in Illinois' system as proof the state's laws don't work. The NRA tweeted, quote, "Since 1950, 94% of mass public shootings occurred in gun-free zones." They're referring to Highland Park's ban on owning assault rifles. Governor Pritzker fired back. He tweeted saying, quote, "And 100% of mass public shootings happen with guns. As governor, on behalf of the people of Highland Park, leave us the hell alone." Illinois has red flag laws in place to try and prevent tragedies like these. But despite several encounters with police, including one where knives were confiscated from the shooter's home, the shooter was granted a FOID card by the state. The report from Highland Park police showed the father said the knives were his, and his father also sponsored Crimo's FOID card application. State police said Robert Crimo passed 4 separate state and federal background checks from July 2020 to September 2021. Reporting in Springfield, I'm Cole Hinkey.
Pritzker's Republican opponent, Senator Darren Bailey, wants a special legislative session to, quote, prioritize our budget to better fund mental health services as well as law enforcement.